Welcome back to Mental Force, where we empower you to unlock your inner peace and potential. Today, we're diving into a powerful concept that has the ability to transform how you respond to life's challenges. Detachment. Detachment doesn't mean we stop caring or that we're indifferent. Detachment is about creating mental space between our inner peace and the world around us. It's the ability to remain calm and grounded, even when things don't go our way. Think of detachment as the skill to observe without absorbing. It allows us to experience life fully without losing ourselves in it. When we are detached, we're in control of our emotions, our thoughts, and our responses. It's choosing peace over emotional chaos. So why should we care about detachment? Because life is filled with stress, expectations, and circumstances outside our control. When we cling to these external outcomes, we hand over our peace and power to things we can't influence. Detachment is the remedy. It allows us to handle stress, disappointment, and even toxic people with grace and resilience. Instead of reacting impulsively, we respond from a place of clarity. How to practice detachment. Step 1. Mindful observation. Begin with mindful observation. Take a step back and simply observe your emotions as they arise. Notice them without judgment. By observing our feelings, we create a mental buffer where we can decide whether to engage with that emotion or to let it pass. Step 2. Letting go of control. Letting go of control means accepting that we can't change everything. Life will always have ups and downs, and we have to be okay with that. Practice saying, "I accept this moment as it is," without needing it to be any different. This is where true freedom lies. Step 3. Set boundaries with compassion. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love and respect. Protect your energy by limiting interactions with people or environments that drain you. Say no to situations that don't align with your peace. Remember, boundaries aren't about shutting others out. They're about protecting the space within you. Step 4. Practice non-attachment to outcomes. Detach yourself from outcomes by focusing on your actions rather than the end result. It's okay to want certain things, but remember that they don't define you. Let go of the shoulds and embrace the present moment with curiosity and openness. Step 5. Embrace daily practices for inner peace. Finally, embrace practices like meditation, journaling, or mindful breathing. These simple routines help us cultivate an inner peace that doesn't depend on the external world. Let me share a personal story with you. I used to believe that my worth was defined by what others thought of me. I would stress over every little thing, from the way I dressed to the way I spoke. I was attached to people's approval, and it drained me. Then one day, I read a quote that said, "The only approval you need is your own." It changed my perspective. Through practicing detachment, I learned to let go of that need for validation. I began to live according to my own values. I stopped chasing perfection, and instead, I started embracing peace. Today, I feel free, not because life got easier, but because I let go of needing it to be perfect. When we talk about detachment, we're talking about creating a healthy space between ourselves and the things we can't control. But what are the real benefits of practicing detachment? How does it actually impact our lives? One of the first benefits of detachment is freedom from emotional turmoil. When we're deeply attached to external outcomes, people's opinions, career goals, material success, we give away our peace to things outside ourselves. By practicing detachment, we protect our inner peace, our mental clarity, and our emotional stability. It doesn't mean we don't care, but that we're not ruled by every twist and turn life brings. Resilience, detachment builds emotional resilience. Think about it. Without detachment, every change, criticism, or setback feels personal. But with detachment, we develop a buffer against these stresses. Instead of reacting impulsively, we have the presence of mind to respond thoughtfully. Life becomes less about surviving each blow and more about flowing through the experiences we face. Imagine being able to handle tough situations calmly. Someone criticizes you, you see it for what it is, reflect, and decide whether it's something to act on or let go. Life's ups and downs no longer dictate your mood. Detachment empowers you to face challenges with a balanced heart and mind. When we detach, we strengthen our relationships in unexpected ways. Often, our attachment to others comes with expectations and needs. We may expect people to behave in certain ways or fulfill roles that meet our own needs, which leads to disappointment when they don't. By practicing detachment, we approach others with genuine compassion rather than neediness or expectation. This creates space for authentic connections and a deeper understanding between us and others. Detachment also brings mental clarity and focus. When we're attached to multiple desires, we often become overwhelmed, distracted, or constantly worried about achieving them. This mental noise takes up valuable headspace. But by practicing detachment, we can focus fully on what's in front of us, free from distractions. We find that we're able to engage with life directly, putting energy toward our goals without the fear of what if. Through detachment, you learn to let go of overthinking. The mind becomes sharper, able to prioritize what truly matters. One of the most profound benefits of detachment is freedom from fear and anxiety. A lot of our anxieties stem from attachment, fears of loss, failure, rejection, or change. When we're detached, we're able to move through life without being paralyzed by what-ifs. We can embrace uncertainty with trust, knowing that our worth and happiness aren't tied to any one outcome. Finally, detachment opens the door to a life of inner peace. We no longer need the approval of others to feel whole. Our happiness isn't dependent on things going right, but on how we approach and experience each moment. This doesn't mean that challenges won't arise or that we won't care about what happens in our lives. But it means that, regardless of the circumstances, we remain grounded and centered. Detachment brings peace, resilience, and freedom from fear. Detachment allows us to enjoy life without the constant fear of loss. It frees us from unnecessary stress, helping us to engage fully with the present. By detaching from our desires, fears, and external pressures, we're better equipped to experience life with openness, gratitude, and a steady heart. When we detach, we're not letting go of life. We're embracing it with more presence and less worry. Through detachment, we protect what is most precious: our peace. Detachment equals inner freedom and lasting peace. If you're ready to reclaim your peace and power, start by embracing detachment. Letting go isn't easy, but it's the key to a lighter, freer, and more fulfilling life. If this message resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on mastering your mind and living your best life. Thank you for joining us here at Mental Force. Remember, your peace is priceless. Protect it with all you have